Hey y'all, I'm trying to see if it's possible to be on hold and talk to y'all at the same time. I think that we can work with that, right? So guys,
Thank you for holding. The next available specialist will be with you momentarily.
Today
Appreciate your patience.
is the last day, before the last day of work for me. Okay? So I just wanted to hop up here and talk to y'all about how we feeling. I feel like we're feeling good. Yes, we had to do a hard pivot. Yes, our goals and our dreams and our fantasies are not gonna be quite what we thought they were gonna be. They're now gonna be something else. We just gonna see how that works out, because we don't know. At this point in our lives, Jay and I, well, at this point, are saving,
Currently on the phone assisting others.
so that when we hit the road,
Please remain on the
we
line.
have what we need to keep doing what we're doing, and that's paying the little bit of bills that we have. We are working to set up the crash pad, which is turning out, I guess it's going a little slower than it could be going, but that's because I've been working, y'all. Jay and I had went to Miami because it was already planned for his birthday. So upon coming back, I went into my old habit of making up those hours, because these are the last hours I'm ever going to be able to make up again. So I've been working 10 to 12 hour days. So that meant little room for me to do much else, and I'm okay with that.
We appreciate your patience.
As far as the crash pad business goes, I've done my research. I found Facebook groups where we can post once we're ready. I've ordered two bunk beds that should be coming. Right now the delivery date is April 22nd. Not sure if that stuff is going to be ready to be rented out before we leave, but it's okay. In the meantime, yesterday I was at work and I was looking at our online classifieds, and I saw that somebody was selling a bed just like the beds I just purchased. The beds I purchased were in espresso color. The bed they're selling was white. I went ahead and bought it for a fraction of the price of what I'm buying. So we're gonna pick that up this weekend, y'all. It's gonna be a tight weekend. We're gonna pick that up on Sunday, and we also have a comedy show date on Sunday, but we're gonna make it happen. Today, a roofing company was supposed to come by, a roofing company that I trust, because not only did I want to get the roof inspected and get all that stuff done before we leave, but now we've actually had a piece that blown off the roof, like one of those, what is it, the white trimming that goes on the side of the house, flew off. So we got the trimming sitting on the porch, and again, we just gotta get all that stuff squared away, and I have to get the house pressure washed, says the HOA, so we need to do that too. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done, as well as editing videos so that we can catch up and be in more real time to follow our travel adventures. Guys, my company is still looking for a position. It's still looking for a position for me. There's not a lot out there. The pickings are slim. But of course, because they're paying me, they're still paying my salary for a little bit of time before they cut me completely, I have to go with this game of looking for a job. And I thought about it. I said, what happens if they actually find me a job and I actually get accepted, I actually get hired on? What will I do? I'm gonna take the job, y'all.
Thank you for holding. The next available specialist.
I don't know how likely that is to happen, because there's so many people looking for work right now. They even had to talk to me about taking a pay cut if it happens. Like, I guess what's out there, the rates are lower. So I was like, okay, I'll do it, because honestly, I still would love to achieve the first goal. And that first goal, y'all know our first goal, paying off the house. And again, in order to pay off the house, I need to have a job. I need to have a job in order to do that. Because otherwise, the money that I saved up for the house, we're going to be using that to live off of. And I'm okay with that too.
Please remain on the line, and the next available specialist will be with you.
Right now, I'm on hold because there's a vacation that we paid for in San Diego that we're not going to do, obviously. So I'm calling to kind of cancel that and possibly move it to the future due to not having a job. So that's what's happening right there. Y'all, there was another meeting today, and it was said that Doge is coming. Literally, Doge is coming, I think next week, and they will be making more cuts. Across the board, not just where I work, but just across the board. So of course a lot of people are kind of nervous about that. So it's just a crazy time. And my thing is, what I'm really interested in seeing is how is this going to affect the economy overall? Because when you have so many people out of work, so many high-paid people out of work. And I say that to say because usually when you make a certain income, you've also attracted certain bills to go with that income. Life ain't cheap when you make a lot of money. So I'm quite interested to see how is this going to play out on our economy in the future, in the near future, and then not so near future. What's the story that's being built? What's the story? As for me, Monday is my last official day at work. I'll do my out processing and stuff then. But honestly, guys, I'm going to try to get in as many hours as I can. I can make a good $1,000 on that last day. And I will be doing what I can. I still have some stuff in my queue, in my work queue, that I can work on. And then, like I said, I still have the business of out processing. It is what it is. I talked to another company who tried to place me. Y'all, their benefits were not good at all. Not good. They were only offering like a 3% 401k match and 4 weeks vacation, like some things. And I told them, I was like, no, your benefit packet is not in alignment with my lifestyle. Then they came back to me. They was like, well, what benefit packets are out there? Like they wanted to know like what was so bad about theirs. And I told them. And what I like about that is I don't have a feeling where I'm so desperate to get a job that I'm willing to take anything. I'm not, because I know that if I would take that job with that company, with those terrible benefits, every day that I would go to work, I would hate life.
The next available specialist will be with you momentarily.
And we are too old to be hating life right now. So I would rather go out there and forge life on my own, create my own opportunities before I settle for that. But like I said, with the company I'm with, I will take the pay cut because the pay cut isn't that much of a pay cut. Like I will still be making a pretty good salary. But again, got to get the job that so many other people are trying to get too.